The only thing you're really going to change is that individual due date. So well, this
I'm
is
sorry,
the,
show me again where you got that from.
okay.
Right
So
out.
I'm from Class
Reschedule
View.
assignments.
It's new.
I'm from Class View, and it
It's
says
right- oh, that
reschedule
button.
assignments.
Okay.
It was like within the last.
It's right there.
Yeah. I think I just ignored it because I always did the other way.
Right.
Just the only way. I didn't even see that very well.
And so this is,
Yeah, I use the other
it's
way that
just
you
another
should
way.
use this to make changes.
Changes. Yeah,
and
that makes
it's
sense.
helpful. And if you want to multi-select, if you have 3 assignments and you want them all due on Friday, you just multi-select and you can, it'll cascade through. So, and you can reschedule assignments in the course. So, Becky, I was wondering if we could take a look at your class insights,
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be
because this is one of the new things that's rolled out about 18 months or so ago. And here you go. And it's a lot easier to see how this works when you have a populated roster with some student information. So, and oh, by the way, don't make any assignments. Do it at 5 in the morning tomorrow.
I know, like 5 in the morning.
Dang it.
Get number.
Oh,
Erin?
there it
Yes.
is, class
How much of
insight.
this can I access when I'm not an instructor? I mean, I don't have, can I?
You can make a
You
course
can make,
anytime.
you
just make a pretend course.
You
Yeah.
can make a course,
Make
you
a
can
course.
do,
Just go on and, oh, okay.
Yeah.
or copy
Okay.
one of
Yeah.
ours, like,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
just,
Okay, now when we
And
go to
just
class
play.
insights, I'll go ahead and warn you, this is Math 254, these are the good kids.
thank
This is
you.
not necessarily what a 111
Which is
class
not
will
what
look like.
my Math 60 looks like.
okay, so what's going to happen is we are in, this is our class, and these are the various assignments listed. This gives you an idea of level of correctness on first attempt, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see, okay, these guys are doing pretty well. So if, let's look at,
Is that
Yeah.
correct, any attempts?
or any attempts.
Yeah.
They
then
just stuck
you're
with
saying,
it.
okay, everybody's doing really, really well. Now, notice that the shading changes, first attempt, second attempt,
gotcha.
last attempt, okay?
Got it,
Now, if this was your usual bell curve class,
yeah.
then you're gonna have on one of these assignments or some of these questions, you're gonna get some red flags, yellow flags.
Yeah.
I thought I had some reds down there. Nope,
No.
not on these guys.
Wow.
You have another assignment where they're really wrestling? Because it's
I
just
could
cool.
go to a previous
Yeah,
course.
go to like
Yeah,
one of your
go to
111s.
111.
From a previous term.
Yeah, or 112 even, they're less.
Yeah, click on all,
Classes.
or past, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go
You
back.
have to
What's the
change
last time?
Oh, yeah, all classes.
53, 113, 113. Ooh, let's go to a 111.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Perfect.
I don't even remember these people.
Yeah.
This was a long
A
time
long
ago.
time
Oh,
ago.
everything.
Maybe they're in 254 now.
There we
Ooh,
go.
there you go.
Talking.
Okay, so if we look at this, then we're going to get an idea. So over time, they do pretty well, but notice that there's a few warning signs. There's a couple of questions in this homework where there's some trouble. So if you want to go ahead and click on the details survey. There we go. So we notice, okay, here's a couple questions.
Okay, so the red is never got it at all, and the gray is never tried it.
Tried it.
Uh-huh.
Skipped it.
Yeah, so
Classic.
first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, still didn't get it, never tried.
Yeah.
So I could go in that question and I could say,
Find the inverse of that.
And then slap my head and say, why the hell can't you do that?
Yeah, what was the big issue? No.
And there's even a master it, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, so,
And
I
it's
have
because
a,
they're messing up the negative sign of betcha.
Yeah.
I have an accounting instructor over at Mount Hood, and he uses another platform for accounting, but he actually takes advantage of this kind of data and this information, and because there's no names associated with this right thing,
Right.
you know, he said, hey everybody, it looks like you were really wrestling with this concept. And he'll go in and open up the assignment and then open up the question and use that as a basis for a class conversation. And so rather than walking into class and saying, anybody have any questions? And
Yeah.
it's like, I know you have a question.
Yeah.
And it's on this problem, right?
Here's
And
a
then,
red bar to
I
prove it.
have, I
Yeah.
have used that way.
and then you can have a pretty robust conversation around, okay, what did you try? Why was it confusing? What assumptions were you making? Here, let's try another problem. Let's split into groups and work it, or however you're running your class. But what this does is, with a couple clicks of a button, it gives you the power to make some of those instructional decisions, those interventions that are very helpful because it's fresh in their mind, right? They have to finish this assignment before class started, and there's obviously a gap in their understanding. So rather than be fishing for feedback and not getting it, here's a quick way to get it. Boom, address it, and move on, and you're on your next topics. So
Jackie, you've used this to
Mhm.
start
Yeah.
the next class day. I think
Yeah.
I have used it in the past, and then I kind of lost track of using this.
I know how it goes. Yeah, for my 111
But
last year.
it was useful when I did it.
Last year when Class Insights started, so then I would check to see before class, okay, how'd they do? Oh no,
Where's the
here's-
reds?
You know, and then just be like, okay, I see this kind of question, we're struggling with this, let's talk about it.
Oh, and then, the flagged
Yeah.
questions?
yeah, those are the,
Yeah, those are the ones that they didn't do so good on.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep. And then you
Try.
you as the instructor, you can address, or you can adjust.
We didn't do so good on that problem.
Like a lot of them didn't even try it. Look at
They
that.
didn't try,
Yeah, they just skipped it.
they skipped it.
Yikes.
They didn't even plug anything in.
They didn't try.
Yeah.
No.
Weenies.
Mhm.
111.
So those flags are
111,
helpful for identifying
Last
things.
week, next to last week of class.
Yeah, that's why there's so many didn't try.
Yeah, they figure I'm good enough, I harvested 10 points, I'm good. So, any questions about, Becky, could you click on the settings gear up in the upper right, please? So here's where you can adjust the numbers of
Oh,
attempts.
That's cool, okay.
You can change where the status icons are in terms of
Oh.
percentage, and you can change the questions which are flagged are those based upon the percent of the students answering them incorrectly. So go ahead and click on the white X in the upper right.
That's cool.
So here, maybe you want to base your settings on the first attempt or second attempt. These are these sliders here.
These are the defaults.
Yeah, and then you can adjust those based upon what you're thinking about for your students.
So wait, we're adjusting how it's gonna track?
Yes.
Okay.
Like what's going to show up as red and yellow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
gotcha.
So if you want to know when 30% of your class comes.
And maybe you have multiple kinds of assignment types. Maybe you have a pre-work or a pre-lecture assignment and a post-lecture assignment, and you have different assignment conditions. Maybe you're going to look for different things on the Class Insights tool for those different assignment types.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
It looks like I only have homework.
Yeah.
that's cool.
And then you can always reset it and you go back at the default level.
Especially when you have those big
Yeah.
classes.
Um,
Look,
Cool.
see
Any questions about the class analytics, the or score view? Think of this as a fancy score view. Rather than clicking on score view and it's all in blue and gray and if you're like me, I'm, putting my glasses up and I'm looking really close to, find out, how
Yeah.
everybody's going. I just go here. The colors are good. Cool.
How cool is that?
Yeah, would there be any way to grab all of those exercises and perhaps put them in a new, to like drag them, or would you just have to copy and create?
I think you'd have to
your
copy and
exercise
create.
number, and then just start a new one by
Mhm.
grabbing them?
Mhm.
She could then have like a.
Yeah, but that would be a good thing to do, if there were questions where people said, I'm out.
Review session, yeah.
Give them
Yeah.
So it sounds like the Class Insights tool might be helpful for those. You just run in the class and you get some feedback on how they're doing. Good. We're kind of running out of time, but I want to be mindful of any additional questions of things we haven't covered. Is anybody using a gradebook
Yep.
and making your adjustments? And any challenges working through with the wizard? Or questions around that?
Not with the wizard specifically, but one of the issues I have is when I have my letter grade posted and my assignments are due on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and they roll over 1 a.m. the next morning, then all of a sudden my total amount is messed up, so I have to go back in and hide the letter grade right after that, so that the total points is not, smaller than it should be, and the grade's not bigger than it should be. So every time it updates, my grade book's off for my student view.
Okay, so as a way to,
No.
yeah, let's go into Grade's gradebook.
So I just kind of like wait for an update and then go ahead and let it view, tell them, hey, you can see it. And like 3 days later, before the next update, I go ahead and hide the letter
Yeah,
grade again.
when you
can always update.
You can always update.
I think I'd click update.
But if you go into settings, I think there's under,
Under final.
yeah, under final.
I turn off that letter grade business.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah,
On
most-
that final tab up
I
there?
can turn off the letter.
because you're on
Well,
the
yeah,
floor,
and that's what I do.
right?
I go in there and like when I put scores in manually, I put some worksheet scores or test
Uh-huh.
scores in, and then I put the new total, this is out of, 720 points now, and do the scales for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Then I go ahead and turn the letter grade on, so and say, send out an announcement, okay, the grade book's updated to include your exam and your last two worksheets, so they can go in and see that letter grade, because they want to see A, B, C, D,
yeah.
whatever. And then before that next update, I have to remember to go in there and turn the letter grade off, so that when a couple more homeworks go through and it adds more points, that it's not the same old percentage that I signed, so that their grade's not actually bigger than it's supposed to be.
I don't show the letter
So
grade till the
you're
end of the
grading
term.
by
So just
point,
go-
Michelle?
I just.
Yeah, I have 1,000 points in all my
Okay.
classes. It's a nice number.
Oh, so I just do weighted percentages, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
all automatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that's more of a limit towards the grade, but yeah,
It is,
that's a
it is
different
true that
argument.
when I put in individual things like those labs or things that I put in, I put them in and then I update.
I do that too. I click that update.
Yeah.
Click it.
Yeah, no, I
But
update right after, but I'm
If
having
you
to
have the
adjust my
settings
points
set
possible
so
all
it
the time.
only calculates the grade after a due date,
Yeah, I have that too.
if you get stuff that's turned in early, it doesn't affect their overall grade.
Yeah.
It shows their score, but it doesn't calculate it in their grade.
Oh,
Unless you press
because of
update.
the setting of calculating.
That's
Yeah,
past
only
due
after the-
assignments
Past due
only.
assignments only,
See,
yeah.
you have that, right?
Yeah.
Past due
Oh, up
assignments.
here.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
I
Yeah,
do that.
Otherwise, they
Yeah,
start at
'cause-
0.
yeah, because that's,
Nobody fails till the end.
Exactly.
yeah, because if.
Right, which is the thing that my math lab is doing that's driving us crazy, is that as soon as they open an assignment, it's a 0.
They're a
Yes,
0
yeah,
and they're
I
failing.
remember that.
Yeah. Yes.
I guess they're just not-
So
I know.
that's,
That's a whole, that's not your
That's a
problem.
whole nother.
But-
So Michelle, have you selected this?
Yeah.
For past due
Yeah,
assignments?
my problem is, I guess, just I'm not doing a weighted average, I'm having my, because in my class, all points are equal.
Oh,
A test
okay.
point has the same value as a homework point, as a worksheet point, but homeworks are 10-point assignments, worksheets are 20, and tests are 200. And so all points are equal, so I just have it add them all up. So instead of doing a weighted average, which I guess could resolve the issue that I'm having, I just have each area is the total of points in that area. And that's why I'm having to, okay, 2 more assignments came in, I gotta make it where you can't see your letter grade, because now you might have 20 more points out of the old points possible because it hasn't, I set the numbers in for the grade book, so I could do, I guess, weighted averages would fix it, or just not show that letter grade till the end.
Yeah,
But the students want to see that letter.
they don't
Yeah.
care. I've never
Really?
shown a letter grade till the end in any,
Well, that might just
any
fix
of
it,
them.
because I'm like,
Even
back and
Blackboard, I
forth
don't
on
show
showing
it.
it, don't show it, show it, don't show it, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I
It's-
think that would work, you just didn't show it, because then they could see their points adding up.
Yeah.
So even if they did turn something in early, they'd say, oh, I'm at 740 or whatever.
Yeah, once they hit 700, they're guaranteed to pass with that C.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's kind of might be a nice thing is I'm doing the cumulative thing and I'm shooting for something in the 800s or the 900s, and they can just see where they're at.
Yeah.
Okay, I will just fix it by not displaying a letter grade anymore.
I think that might
Thank
be-
you.
It's gonna make it easier for you.
Okay.
I think you should. I mean, if you,
Yeah.
I like your philosophy of your point thing.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, yeah, I like
It's-
1,000
It's really a
points.
weighted grade without being weighted.
Yeah, I know, it's implied, but it's, you know.
That's good. Yeah,
The
check-
one question I have that I've
Uh-huh.
had kind of some funky issues is,
Okay.
so say there was one question that they all, whatever, now they need more time, or I somehow want to now make that question not worth anything because everybody, like I'm trying to, messed it up or something, so I'm like, okay, or whatever, right? And then to recalculate that grade, you know, how it's kind of funky. You have to go, like if, so I have an assignment, but there's one problem, say, either I want to,
Can you just make it worth 0 points?
can you just make it worth 0 points?
Yeah,
But then
yeah,
if people have already done it, do I have to rescore?
There's a button to rescore.
So and then I just hit
Yeah.
rescore, and then it rescores everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I think,
That's what I've done, but I was not sure if I was
Right
doing it
there,
correctly.
So I can make something 0 points.
You can. Go into your old class.
Right, you know, say they're all like, oh my gosh, you know, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, that is old.
Stop freaking out.
13.
You know.
2013.
Oh, this is old.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
that
no, no, no,
happens,
it's my current class, they're working an old assignment.
Oh.
So you just hit 0, and then you go to the grade book to rescore?
Where's the
yeah.
rescore?
It's
That's
in the
the
grade
part
book.
that I wasn't.
It's in the
sure
grade
about.
book.
Okay.
Or
Oh.
score view. You
Score
do
view.
the
Yeah.
score view and do it?
Yeah.
So
And
if
do
we
I
go-
rescore the whole class?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if we go to
Okay.
score
There's a
view
button to do
and
that.
just click
Okay.
on the.
And it's
I've
right
done
there.
it, I'm just
Yeah,
making
you'll
sure
have to
I'm doing
click
it
on
right.
the.
Yeah, you have to go to the assignment
Well, I'm like, I think I'm doing it right.
and then scores,
Oh, sorry, that's test, you don't want to see the
Wouldn't it be
test.
under edit?
but it's there.
Okay. I've done it,
There's no
it's
more
just
bits
every time I
scores.
go to do it, I'm like, okay.
Homework
It's right there,
scores.
rescore in
That
the middle.
restore, and I
Yep.
just click that.
Right after grant extension, yeah, right there.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Just
I
click
I
that.
thought that's what I did, but I just,
Yeah, make it worth 0, and if
Make
you
it
want to
worth 0,
distribute the
or
points
whatever.
somewhere else, but you don't
Right.
have to.
Right.
Right, if you're doing
Okay.
percents, but if you're doing Michelle's way, you gotta figure out those points.
oh yeah, I'm just doing percent, so.
Does anybody use manual extensions or are they all automatic?
No,
I do manual.
I have it, I used to, but I decided it
Like
was,
grant extensions,
it was too hard.
so I might go in
Yeah.
here and grant an extension to someone.
I do
yeah, I
that,
do that, but
I
I
do
don't
that.
do.
Yeah,
I've done
I
that.
don't do the
Individual.
manual ones anymore.
no.
You get too many emails with that.
I know, I was getting all these.
You had to do that at
emails.
first, when it first started, you had to do a manual.
It was
Yeah.
painful.
Good God.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say one thing that I don't like is, okay, so when I go and look at a list of my assignments.
God.
I know.
So this is a very big, messy list.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
disaster. 100 things.
And
It
there's
needs
a-
folders.
Damn
It
thing.
needs folders.
You can't
Yes.
folder it or something?
No.
No.
Can you delete some old assignments?
Folders.
Can I have folders there? Please, can I have folders
I
there?
know.
Folders in my
Folders.
assignment,
That would be
or
so awesome.
categories, or whatever they
Here,
wanna
here.
call it.
Because now too, I have like
I mean-
old versions and new versions.
Oh, yeah, the old books.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
she
crap.
has like 500 assignments.
I know,
I
I
mean,
do
for
too.
God's sake, I've got 281 assignments.
I have at least 100. Mine is crazy too.
Wow.
Cause you, yeah, cause you have like 6 different classes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have.
I have a lot.
even if you could organize it by class, you
Because I have the
know.
old book ones and the new book ones and the.
Yes.
And the 111s and the 253s and the 254s and the 113s.
And you probably still have 251s in there, I bet.
Is there a way to delete it?
I've got everything in there.
Yeah, you
I
have
don't
a
know,
lot.
but every time you duplicate one, it adds a new
Yeah,
version to
it
the
does.
same
Right,
list.
right.
It's crazy. And then finding the right one on that list is a little painful.
So I start over
There's a
and
lot
add
of
to my
people.
list.
So that's awesome feedback, and I would certainly
Yeah,
funnel
that-
it back
that would
to the
work.
platform manager, so.
I'll tell you the one that Eric fixed for me last year. Did everyone notice that when you have 4 graphs for a while there, the correct one was always in the same position?
No.
Who fixed that?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, I just
Or you got
asked
someone to
somebody.
fix it?
I asked somebody to fix it for us, yes. So, cool. Well, everybody, thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for being here. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out. I'm usually on